Mr. Secretary, I am writing to you in my capacity of President, Provisional, of the Palestinian National Authority and on behalf of the international legal person known as the State of Palestine, for the following purposes. I reject and contradict in each and every part of Resolution 181 dated November 14, 1947 and any other resolutions emanating from the United Nations, inasmuch as the same recommendations have no binding character to be complied with by the state I represent. Likewise, I reject and contradict the so-called Balfour Declaration dated November 2, 1917, as it violates the principle of self-determination of peoples and is a clear and unequivocal interference of the British government in the affairs of Palestine. It should also be noted that the Charter of the United Nations was signed on June 26, 1945, the purpose of which reads in Article 1.2, as follows: to develop friendly relations among nations based on respect for the principle of equal rights and self-determination of peoples, and to take other appropriate measures to strengthen universal peace. This means that the United Nations, in issuing the UN resolution, violated the principle of equal rights and self-determination of peoples, which makes it absolutely null and void and unenforceable. Therefore, we claim before the international community with erga omnes effects, the entire surface of our territory existing before November 14, 1947, which is 25,000 square kilometers of territory, whose borders are to the north with Lebanon and Syria, to the south with Egypt and Saudi Arabia, to the east with Jordan and to the west with the Mediterranean Sea and Egypt. I also declare that the so-called State of Israel is invading our territory, and therefore we do not recognize with erga omnes effect the mandate of its illegal authorities. I request you in my capacity as Provisional President of the Palestinian National Authority right to speak before your body, in order to expand on these sovereign concepts of our state. Sincerely yours Ali Muhammad, Interim Chairman.